Okay, so now what we're going to do is, this was one a couple of people had a question on in class, is you were given a name and you're asked, is the name correct or incorrect? And if it's incorrect, to give the correct name. So how do you know if it's correct or not? Well, you have to draw it. So for the first one, we have 1,3-dimethyl pentane. Pentane tells us it's 5. And then here are our substituents, right? So let's draw that. So let's draw our main chain first. Pentane is 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, what is attached to our main chain? On positions 1 and 3, we have dimethyl pentane. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. So on 3, I have a methyl. I'm sorry, on 1, I have a methyl. And on 3, I have a methyl. So let's get rid of the 3 and we'll put a methyl. So now the question is this the correct name for this structure? And any time that you see a methyl, ethyl, any kind of saturated hydrocarbon group attached to carbon number 1, it's wrong. Because if I look for the longest continuous chain and I number it, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what was a substituent right here is no longer a substituent. It's now part of the main chain. So you're going to get rid of these old numbers and use the new number system in order to name it. So it was wrong. It was the wrong name. The correct new name is I only have one substituent, right? Now I got to look at this and I got to go, that's 4. Is there another way to number this to get that methyl group to have a lower number? And the answer is go the other direction. So 1, 2, 3. Remember it was 4 before? 5, 6. So the lowest that I can go for that methyl group is a 3. So this would be 3-methyl. And then the main chain is 6. So that's hexane. Okay. Just takes practice. Okay, the next one, 2-ethyl propane. Okay, well, we're not adding it to the first carbon, so maybe it's okay. Let's look. So propane, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 3's propane. Then 2-ethyl. We're adding it on the second carbon. Let's do a different color. On the second carbon, we're going to add, that would be a methyl. Here's an ethyl. So now if we look at this, is there a way to count this differently to get a longer chain? And the answer is, here is our longest chain, right? Now we just have to figure out how to number it if this is our substituent. So we're going to number it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was a wrong name, and the new correct name is on carbon number 2. I have a methyl group, so 2-methyl, and now it is 4 carbons long, so it's butane. Okay. All right, C, 3-butyl butane. That sounds kind of crazy, right? 3-butyl butane. Okay, so butane is going to be our main chain, and our main chain for butane is 4 carbons long. So let's draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 4 long. Now we're saying on the third carbon. So 1, 2, 3. Here's my third carbon. I'm going to have a butyl group. Me eat peanut butter. So but is 3. So coming off of 3, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And it really doesn't matter which direction you go, right? If I could make that a 3. Okay, so coming off of 3, we have an ethyl. Coming off of 4, we have a methyl. Oh, I was going to do that in a different color so I could keep our side chains, right? Here's our 3-ethyl. And then we need a 4-methyl. So if you see, and I guess you don't have to go that way, you can go this way. If you see something on the end or the beginning, do you see how we added that methyl to the end? That's not going to be, it's not going to be correct. This is a wrong name because there's a easier way to number this, a better way to number this, so that you get the longest chain. So take a look real quick. Say, okay, what's my longest chain? What am I going to do? So in this one, I'm going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would give me an ethyl group coming off of 4. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Let's see if I go in the no, I only 4 5s. I don't want that. So if I go to 3, now I know that I have a methyl group coming off of 3. So I would name this, I would say this is wrong. And I would name this 3. In this case, I have an ethyl. And then I have it 6 long. So 6 long is methyl hexane. I had to think for a minute. Okay. All right. Let's see. Three, did I do? Okay, now I need to do D. Let's see, I don't have really much room for D. Let's erase this. We'll do this one. Okay, so D, 3 ethyl, 4 methyl octane. Octane is going to give us 8. So let's start with that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now I got a number coming from 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have an ethyl. Oh, I was going to do a different color. An ethyl. So that's 2 carbon. And then carbon 4, I'm going to have a methyl. So this was carbon 4. So the question is, can we number this differently to get a longer chain? And if you look, right, let's see, let's do a different color. If you look here, this is only 2 carbons long, right? 1, 2. Well, this is also 1, 2 carbons long. So it doesn't matter if you started over here or you started over here, you're still going to get the same numbering system. And if we started from the opposite direction and went like 1, 2, 3, 4, whoa, 5, that's too high, right? For the first substituent. We want the substituents to have the lowest number possible. And in this case, they have 3 and 4. So it's correct. Right. So you just got to kind of practice those so that you can get a little more comfortable with them. Okay, so here it says draw the structures of the following compounds. Are the names provided correct or incorrect? So this is the same sort of deal, right? 2,4-dimethyl pentane. So pentane in this case is 5, right? So we're going to draw something that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then coming off of 2 and 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and I'm sorry, coming off 2 and 4 are my dimethyls. So is there any way to renumber this differently to get a longer chain? And the answer is no, it's correct. But you have to kind of prove it to yourself. So hexane is 6, and we have 1,3-dimethyl hexane. Immediately, you should see this is on a 1, and you should know it's not correct. But we're going to do it anyway, right? Because we have to rename it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then so we said coming off of our main chain from 1 and 3, from number 1, oops. So that's 1, 2, 3, coming off of 3 as a methyl group. Okay, so now look at it without any numbers. and you now have a longer main chain. So you're gonna have to renumber it starting 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your main chain is 7, you got longer, and now you only have 1 group and it's on 4. 2, 3, 4. Again, it doesn't matter which way you go in, you end up with that methyl group at 4. So that's 4 methyl, and then it's heptane. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea. There's plenty more, and the answers to all the odds are in the back of the book. So that's how you do those. All right, I hope that's helpful to you. And that's it.